You're listening to The Megan Werner Show on brandlive.co.za. To book Megan, go to www.meganwerner.co.za now.
Hi guys and welcome to the Megan Werner Show. So welcome Dylan and Tando.
Hi. So today we have Mlungisi Khatwayo with us. Hello Mlungisi.
Hi, how are you?
We're good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
So please tell us a bit more about yourself.
I'm Mlungisi Khatwayo, a young guy who fell in love with words. I was given the name Mlungisi because my parents believe that I'm destined to be the breed of newness and a beacon of the hope of my family. I was born in Takane, the east of Johannesburg, grew up there, and got inspired by the surroundings around there. Thank you.
Oh, wow. That's really cool. So tell us a little bit more about your book. What's the title? How did you get into this book? And just more info around your book.
Okay. This book, there was a Jersey Book Fair was making a school competition. They were only taking 10 people who they're going to publish. So there were 150 entries and they only take 10 books. So my book was chosen and I was one of the 10.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
So the title is Batya Kaufela, right?
Yeah,
so,
Batya Kaufela.
Batya Kaufela.
Yeah.
No problem.
And that means Rise Black Child.
Yeah, it's Batya Kaufela, it's youth per se. Yeah.
Okay. And then what is your goal behind this book? So what did you want this book to do?
Oh, this book it's about it's about youth per se, to know things that make them not to prosper, to succeed in life. So that's how they should. That's why they have to read the book and know more about things that make us to be repressed, procrastinate and whatsoever.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically more about life and how to get over some of life's challenges.
Yes, that's true.
And then when did you start writing this book?
This book I wrote it in a week.
In a week?
Yeah,
Wow.
I wrote it in a week.
Done, happy with it, time to publish it.
Yeah, it was so fast.
Wow.
Did you probably eat, sleep and drink just the book?
Yeah,
I know. Also, when people look at my book is about 100 pages, which isn't that thick, but it's still 10 chapters, almost 20,000 words. So it's quite a lot. And then people said, I got my book done in 2 months, where I got it edited and everything. So people are really amazed and they say, how did I get that right? And I say that I had to wake up every single morning at 4 o'clock in the middle of the winter. Yeah, but that's quite a challenge for me.
Well.
And then I just wrote before school because I was so busy at school. So then I wrote for about 2 hours and then got my thoughts down and then continued working.
The thing is, when you want to write a book, you should have a certain method of you writing a book. Just like me, I write every 2 lines every day. Every day I write 2 lines just for me to keep writing.
Keep writing, yeah.
So then the question would be, when those 2 lines are not there and you have writer's block, so how do you overcome things like that? Because I know everyone has their own method to overcoming writer's block.
Yeah.
I usually work on something else, and then when the inspiration hits me, I go back to what I was working on before. But what helped you overcome writer's block?
Okay, writer's block, it always comes, hey?
Everybody knows.
Yeah, but the way I overcome writer's block, I listen to music. I take time, I relax. That's where I get to overcome writer's block. Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay.
Yes, music helps a lot because it's very inspirational, and some music just they fit with your story, and then you get an idea for your story, and then the ball's rolling again.
Yeah, because the words are also used there.
Yes.
When you listen to a specific song, you hear this word, and everything just comes back. Yeah, and you start writing about it.
What type of music do you listen to?
I listen to deep house and more of hip hop, but more of they call it underground hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I listen to that. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I know also when I was writing then, I'd just like be right now and then I'd look around and see something that would be in our house. So, for example, live with passion. And then I'd be like, wow. And then I'd start writing on something in that line, pasting that line. So that also helped me just looking around and say, what message can I take out of this certain thing?
Yeah. Also a bit of soul and jazz. It does help.
Oh, jazz.
Yeah.
So I know you have the 2 lines with continuing your book, but every book has an end. So what motivated you to like finish the book and make sure that you have a finished product?
Cool. As I said, I write every day 2 lines. So every time I write, I get to see different things and I get to be inspired by different things. That's where I come up with my conclusions and that's what I do.
So just to end the story off in a way that's gonna touch people and make the whole story well-rounded and just encapsulating what was in that story.
Cool. When you look at that book, the ending, it says, I am Lungi Sihlajwayo, says, Black Child Arise. So it says, me, personally, the person who wrote the book, I say, we as the youth, we must arise.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's good. So I know you not just only write books, you also read books. So what's your like favorite novel, or do you read more nonfiction? Like what's your favorite type of text?
Oh yeah. Currently I was reading The Yearning by Carol Mohale Mashiko.
Oh, okay.
It's quite a nice novel. Hey, it's really great. It talks about her, where she grew up. She grew up in Soweto, and her life and what she did, and a prosperity and everything. Yeah, that's her.
Wow.
Girl Mashiko, and it's a quite nice novel. I love it.
Okay.
Sounds great.
I know you can always find some inspiration from your friends. So what do you, and always the type of people you surround yourself with is often a really big role. So how do your friends help you when you want to write?
Yeah, me and my friends, we always talk about life, basically, every day. So, yeah, they are the people who really inspired me in this book, to be honest with you, because there's so many challenges which we've faced as the youth, but there's only few of us who could come and talk about it in front of other people. So, as me, I can write. So I took my thoughts, I took everything we did talk about, I put it down and make it very fantastic for people to read it and enjoy it.
And what did so when you were still in school, what did your friends think, or like your other, not like your direct friends, but the other children in the school think about the book?
Oh, the feedback was so very, very nice, hey? Because, they said, we never thought you were a writer, firstly. Because I'm this kind of a person who doesn't like show up and want people to know me, right?
Yeah.
But I started writing long ago. I was doing grade 3 when I started writing.
Wow.
I was taught by Mrs. Kosana. She taught me how to write, read more frequently, and I did that.
Okay.
Yeah, the feedback from the schoolmates was so great because they were very inspired about my story, and they took few notes on it. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so what is your writer's kryptonite?
My
Writer's kryptonite. So what keeps you from writing? What is the one thing that you know you shouldn't do when you want to write?
So basically the thing that you procrastinate on, I know definitely one of my things, like anyway, is I just be like, I know, I'm just quickly going to check what's happening on Instagram. And then when I check it at the time again, I was like, oh no, an hour has passed by. And then I was like, wow, okay, I could have used an hour to write and I could have written a chapter in an hour. So what's the thing you procrastinate on when you write?
Yeah, me, I always say, let me just make food. I'll be after food, after eating, I'll do this, I'll do this. After then,
or sleeping.
let me just take a nap. After taking a nap, I'll write. And after waking up, I'll do my schoolwork. Since now I'm studying at the college, so I'll be like, let me just quickly go through my stuff, my schoolwork, study whatsoever, and then after, see like 3 hours or 4 hours has already passed. Yeah,
but at least you like did something productive, because mine is either Instagram or sleep. I'd always like make time for sleep.
Yeah, but I'm also active on WhatsApp.
Yeah. So
do you try to be more original or to deliver to readers what they want, or is it more about what you feel in that moment that you put down, or is it like something that you feel that other people are looking for and you write that down?
I'm more of what people are looking for. I see what doesn't sit well in people, things that depletes us as people, especially youth. That's what I write about most of the time, the youth. So yeah, that's what I write about.
Okay, so we're just quickly gonna take a quick ad break, and then we're gonna come back with start with rapid fire.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Brand Live.
No doubt. The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Brandlive.co.za.
Lunatic, 'cause I do what I want, and I get what I want when I want it. You know life can be so ordinary. Boy meets girl, they settle, make a baby.
Brandlive.co.za.
The Dramatic Talk with myself, Bongani Drama. Bringing you insightful conversations on the Convo Corner, your latest celebrity news on Dramatainment, and your latest fashion news on Stash and Fade.
This is Bongani.
And myself, Rose Rataka, bringing you your latest news and sports updates.
Every Wednesdays, 2 to 3 p.m. Only on www.brandlive.co.za.
Welcome back to the Megan Werner Show, and in studio we've got Mulusi. So now we are going to have a rapid fire. So how rapid fire works is that we ask you a lot of questions. So us three are going to fire questions at you, and then they're going to be like really quick questions, and then we'll say something like ice cream or pizza, which one would you prefer? And then you just have to answer quickly. So we're giving you a few options, and then you should just answer which one. Or we might ask you like, just
random questions.
Who's your favorite soccer player or something like that, and then you just have to name them. Okay, cool. Are you guys ready? 60 seconds starts now.
So, if you could have any food right now, what would you buy?
Pizza.
Pizza.
Okay, name one of the princesses in Frozen.
Whoa. What's that?
Apple or Samsung?
Apple.
Lamborghini or Ferrari?
Ferrari.
Favorite soccer player?
Takamudise.
Favorite form of transport?
Taxi.
No,
this is really great.
Sing the last song that was stuck in your head.
Because I love you.
Okay, what is your favorite place?
Takani, my hometown.
What can I say? Ice cream or jelly?
Ice cream.
Weirdest thing you heard this week?
Sorry?
Weirdest thing you heard this week?
Yo. Dancing on top of the table.
Dancing upon the table.
Okay. You did well.
Okay,
Thank
please,
you.
please
Yeah.
expand on that.
Yeah.
Dancing on top. Yo, I was having this song called Club Control by Prince KB. So I was so excited and I started like doing those dance on top of the table.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There was no one though.
Yeah, we will post the video on the website. Jokes. Okay, then we need to go back to the Frozen part.
Yes. What
can-
type of princess is post an ad?
What? What?
Yeah.
Like, what
Yeah.
type of princesses are they in Frozen?
Type of princesses and Frozen.
Frozen. Like, name one of them. Do you know Frozen?
Not at all. Not at all. Sorry.
Do you want to
Build a snowman.
That's why this question. It's like I don't.
Okay. Well, there's no sound. Okay. Okay. So basically, Frozen is a Disney movie that everybody loves.
Cool.
Well, except the parents, because the songs got a bit annoying.
Yes.
So the princesses are Elsa and Anna.
Yeah.
Believe me, I would know.
Yeah, she watched it every day.
Ah,
so-
whatever.
Yeah. I don't
So
know.
talking about movies, what is your favorite movie?
Yo, my favorite movie is Wild Dogs.
And why?
Yeah, it shows that like the two guys who were like, okay, this first one lived his life. They were in the same school and then they were separated because of the parents moved to relocate and whatsoever. Yeah, and then when they came back together, they started working together, which shows true friendship amongst them. And when everything didn't go well in their business, they still stick and together and work more.
And how many times have you watched this movie?
Ooh, I almost watch it every week because I want
Every week.
I want to get more information on it. Because every time I watch it, I get to be inspired by something and write about something on it. Yeah.
Yeah, you see something new every time you watch it.
Yeah, that's true.
Mine is definitely like Divergence. I don't know if you guys heard of Divergence. Yeah, it's a whole series, and then this girl is like new, and she needs to take this test, and they divide it into 5 categories, and then she sees that she doesn't fit into one of those 5 categories, and then they see she's a divergent and she's like one of everyone. So yeah.
Yeah, and then
It
the
sounds
people
interesting.
in Divergent try to kill her, but they don't get it. Don't get it right. They can't kill her, so she escapes.
I don't know. It's
finally.
just quite cool, and it
Yeah.
like resonates with me in a way.
Yeah, I think
Not
I
that
should
people
watch
are
that
trying
movie.
to kill me or something.
No, it's just that you're rebellious.
Yeah, I think I should watch it. It sounds very interesting, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is interesting.
Or the
actually.
Shawshank Redemption. Have you guys watched that movie?
Yes.
Have you watched?
Yes,
it,
I have
Nathaniel?
watched it.
Yeah, that's a really cool movie about this guy. He gets arrested for something, and then
It's mostly about his life in prison, who he meets.
how he escapes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Escape after.
But he was innocent. He was not supposed to go to prison.
But he ended up in prison.
But he ended up in prison.
Story of so many people.
Lisa, I think you should go take tips, yeah?
Yeah, gee.
So for 2018, is there anything big that you're doing? As you can see, like we're coming towards the middle of 2018 and lots of things are beginning to happen. Is there anything in particular that you're deciding to do within the year?
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna publish another book, but it's gonna be a poetry book. So it's gonna be a lot of poetry compiled into one book. And another thing, I'm gonna start a new business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's gonna be more like I'll be a manager for artists like musician, artists, those who do drawings, architects and whatsoever.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll be their manager. Like it's gonna be more like an production company type of thing. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
And who is your
Wow.
favorite author?
my favorite author is
Yeah, author, okay, yeah.
yeah yeah it's Mohale Mashego, because what she writes it's also related to what I write.
And your favorite artist?
My favorite artist currently is Shane Eagle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really don't know who that is.
Shane Eagle's a rapper. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just listened to this new album of his, Yellow. Yeah,
Mm.
the few songs there who like speaks to
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Submarine.
Sure. Cool.
Yeah.
So, besides writing, what is your hobbies that you like to do?
My hobbies besides writing, I love reading.
Mm.
Yeah, I read a lot. I love going out, and I love sitting with people and communicate, being talkative, talk to people. That's what these things I usually do. And I also play soccer.
That's so
Yeah.
cool. What position?
Playing right back.
Okay.
So I'm a
you,
defender.
you can kick
Yo,
really
defensive.
hard.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
kick really hard. eh?
Tando, you can also kick really hard.
Yes. So I play similar roles, but I play left back
Left
instead.
back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It
wow.
means you can play both.
Yeah. So, hey,
Yeah.
well, it depends. You just need to use your stronger foot. So since I'm a lefty, it just works better with being a left back.
Cool. Yeah.
I don't know a lot about soccer, but what I do know is when I do play with my friends, I'm quite good. Like, I think I'm quite good. So as long as I think I'm good, then it's all okay.
So you can also play soccer. You can try.
Yes. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
Like when I was in Russia, then I also there. When I wasn't speaking, then I went to this one school, and then after I was speaking, like after I'm done, then they started playing soccer. So obviously I joined them,
Yeah.
and they asked me, do I play provincials soccer?
Yeah.
Because I'm really good at soccer, and I was like, I'm not even in a soccer team now. You want me to play provincials?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they wanted you to go play for them.
Yes.
Yes, that's
I
why
think
they
I should
asked.
go. Well, I'm going back in April, so.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
you should take that opportunity.
Become a Russian.
Yeah.
So speaking of destinations, so like what's your dream destination, a place that you'd really like to visit, and why?
Yeah,
Why?
I really want to go to Australia. Yo, it's quite a nice place. Hey, I've seen pictures of that place. It's really really nice. So, and as a writer, it really helps. Traveling, it really helps a lot.
Yes,
'Cause
it does.
You get to be inspired by things the other side, which you never find in your own country. So yeah.
Yeah, well, my
I'd love to.
my dream destination's a bit, it's a bit more unknown. Like Belgium, I've always wanted to go to Belgium because, learning about the Belgian chocolate. Maybe not drinking a bit of Belgian beer, but there's also this festival. There's also this festival every July. It's called Tomorrowland, and
Yeah.
that's a place I'd love to go and visit one day.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've traveled a lot in my time. Like as a family, we go overseas maybe once every 2 times in a year. We really go overseas a lot. So I've been a lot of places, and I found it amazing to go. But after like 2 weeks, you really miss home, and you just want to
Yeah.
come back home where you belong.
True.
So I just love coming back to South Africa. We've been in America, London, Paris, Europe, Italy, like everywhere. And it's just fantastic to come back home and see your own people and your culture people, also like South African people. It's
Sure.
really fun to come back to something like that. Why Australia? So you say you've seen a lot of pictures. What else is there that you like about Australia?
Australia. I think I find it as if they like more things I could go and impact people about in Australia. Just like okay, firstly the youth, that side is very active, right?
Yes.
But we would do what we doing as the South African youth, they don't have it that side. See, so I want to go that side and be that one unique guy from SA.
Yeah.
everything,
Like
yeah.
in Russia, the children aren't like our children, they still learning to be dynamic. So that's why they love me coming over to Russia and Central Asia and all those Kazakhstan and all those places, those funny, those funny places. So, and then if people want to contact you, where can they contact you?
Oh, people could contact me. I have a Facebook page called Mlungisi Jinika. It's Mlungisi Jinika, Jinika. And for WhatsApp, they could contact 071-253-2884. And also they could send emails at 007mluda@gmail.com. Thank you.
Okay, can you just give us the email again? 007?
007mluda@gmail.com.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about the author.
The author.
Yes, that you put that you post on your status and Facebook.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's one of the women who inspired me the lot. Hey, yeah.
Okay. I just see like you post on your status with poems that you wrote and stuff like that.
Yeah. I do that a lot. Yeah. And there's also this guy. I currently posted his poetry. He's one of the fantastic guys who also writers. He's a really great guy. Committee. Yeah. He's one of the best guys. Committee the author. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He also like got published. We have the same short story book anthology. Yeah.
Oh, so did you take part in the same competition?
Yeah, we took part in the same competition.
Okay,
me and him.
that
Yeah.
makes sense with the talk panel thing.
Yeah, the talk panel thing. The other time, that interview.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, just so that everybody knows, the panel thing that we're talking about is where I met Lucy, and Kometi is the Department of Education had this hashtag Read to Lead.
Yeah, Read to Lead.
And then, we had this panel that we spoke on, and that is where I met Lucy.
Yeah.
Oh. So, Lucy, what is, lastly, your inspirational quote for the month? So,
Yes.
if you had to, have a quote for the month, what would it be?
The quotes I have, it's the little knowledge you get, you must get it to use it wisely like a cactus.
A very cool one, I heard. So as a family, what we do every single night is we have a round of gratitude. So we sit together at the table and then just say something you're grateful today for.
Yeah.
And I heard this quote and they said, be thankful for your weak times because they are somebody's dreams. So your weakest days and the days where you feel like your hard times are actually somebody's dreams.
Yeah.
So other people who aren't as privileged as you, and you think actually you're going through the hard time, but meantime somebody would love going through
what you're going through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just makes sense.
It does.
Yeah, it does make sense.
And Tando, what would your quote be?
For me, I think the importance of I don't have quotes, so I just talk about like a subject that I think people should go out and explore on. Maybe just the whole idea of planning. So as I was asking you about your plans for 2018, that's what I do. I always plan for 2018 and then half of 2019 so that I don't get caught in between.
That's great.
So it's all about planning. So even now you can always plan for the year because the year is not over and there's always things that you can end up doing. So for example, me and Megan, we have this Cape to Cairo project that we're working on, that we're going to fly from Cape Town to Cairo. So that's one of the goals that I put in there for 2018. So I really feel that other people should go out there, write their plans down and, come up with steps to achieve that plan. So my book also touches on that, the importance of setting goals and setting plans.
Okay,
Yeah.
fantastic. So let us just expand a little bit more on the Cape to Cairo. We've got like 1 minute left. So basically what's going to happen is we're going to put together a group of 20 teenagers. Then we are going to build an aircraft. Yes, one that can fly.
Yeah.
And then me and Tando are going to fly the plane in the December holidays from Cape Town to Cairo, which is in Egypt. So we're going to fly it right through Africa. And then we're also going to make a TV series about it. So if you want to hear more about this project, please listen in for next month, because we will be talking about that, the Cape to Cairo project.
So lastly, before we close, Dylan, your motivational message?
My message would be that if you're big enough for your dreams, then your dreams aren't big enough for you. So don't be afraid to dream big.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you so much, Lucy, for coming in. It was fantastic having you, and we hope for the best for your book and your journey further in your business. And then thank you, Ntando and Dylan.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
See you next month.
Yeah.
Listening to The Megan Werner Show on brandlive.co.za.
Catch her again on the first Tuesday of every month.
www.meganwerner.co.za.